Namaste everyone, welcome to the video. In this video, we are going to discuss some tips, tricks, techniques in relation to pranayama and energy and nadis in our body. Firstly, we will talk about the importance of breathing through nose in general, always, and also during pranayama. Firstly, physical benefits are that when we inhale and exhale through the nostrils, the nose, when we inhale, we have tiny hair in our nostrils called the cilia, and also mucous membranes inside our nasal passage, which filter the air, purify the air from dust, pollution, or tiny insects from entering into our lungs. And also, nostrils being smaller compared to the mouth, it takes more time to fill up the lungs compared to the mouth. So, it takes time to breathe in. That means our inhalation will be prolonged. We will inhale slowly. So, it takes time. So, slow inhalation calms us, it makes us more tranquil. So, always it is important to practice pranayama or breathe in and out from the nose, it is more beneficial. This is physical. And coming to the energy level and yogic terminology, we have three nadis called Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna. The Ida Nadi, which is the moon energy or the parasympathetic nervous system, is related to and linked to the left nostril. The calm energy, the moon energy, the creativity, the mind, the introversion, these are related to the Ida Nadi or the left nostril, and the sun energy or the dynamism, activation, movement, energy, heat, the digestion, hunger, thirst, these are all related to the sun energy or the Pingala Nadi. So, when we breathe air, it enters the nostrils and they both meet at a region inside the eyebrow center. These both passages converge and meet at a point before going down. Around that point, in that region, we have a chakra called Agna chakra. So, at this point, these nadis, Ida and Pingala, when these both nadis, energy flow patterns, they are called nadis. If they both are active, generally only one will be active, either Ida will be active or Pingala will be active for normal people usually, but sometimes both nostrils will become active during transition period. Like sometimes the Ida will be active before the Pingala getting active, both will be active, and then slowly Ida will become inactive and Pingala will become active. And also through yogic practices, the techniques, the tips, the secrets that we are going to see in this video, both can be activated at the same time. And when both are active, the energy flows through nadi called Sushumna, which is connected from Mooladhara chakra to the Sahasrara chakra. The Ida and Pingala terminate at the Agna chakra. Beyond this point, the Ida and Pingala will not flow. Only the Sushumna flows to the top of the head to Sahasrara chakra. So only when Ida and Pingala, both your left and right nostril are open, then you can activate the central nadi called Sushumna nadi. If you check right now your nostrils by placing the fingers just here and exhale, you can see that one nostril will be dominant and one nostril will be passive. For me right now, right nostril is more active and left nostril is slightly dormant. That means right now my sun energy is active. So at this moment, during this energy, it will be difficult for me to go to sleep. Sleep is related to the left nostril. So many things like insomnia can be cured using the techniques. By activating the left nostril, it will become easy to go to sleep. And but for meditation, Sushumna Nadi should be active. That is, both the nostrils should be active. You want both the nostrils to be active. You want balance, to be in like a yogi, to have good consciousness and good awareness. Both nostrils should be working in your day-to-day life, except during sleep. To have good sleep, you want your Surya Nadi to be dormant and only the Ida Nadi should be active. So we have Ida Nadi, Pingala Nadi and Sushumna Nadi, moon energy, sun energy and the central energy, the balance, Sushumna Nadi. So we have talked why we should breathe through the nostrils, because the nostrils are connected directly to the Ida and Pingala Nadis. When you breathe, you can feel the energy entering your nostrils. So when we breathe in and breathe out, we are not only just inhaling and exhaling oxygen and carbon dioxide. In yogic terminology, the life force energy called prana is taken in through the nostrils when we breathe in. So it is important to breathe through the nostrils, both the nostrils. So we have understood that we have to breathe from the nostrils, and we have two nostrils, left and right, and usually one will be dominant, another will be passive. One will be active, another one will be passive, but we want both of them to be active, or we sometimes, according to our needs, if we want to go to sleep or if we want to activate our digestive power, we want the Pingala to be active. So it depends on us which nostril we want to be active, right? So now we will see different techniques, how we can manipulate or use the techniques to activate the nadis or to open the closed nostril. So for example, first we have to check by placing finger here which nostril is more active, or we can close one nostril and check. For example, me, right nostril is free, left nostril is passive. Mind that during cold, heavy cold and congestion blockages, that is different situation. When we are normal and healthy, we are talking here about normally situations and healthy situations. If you have severe blockage, cold, congestion, you must avoid all these techniques and continue your normal medical treatment for that situation. This is about normal situation. So I would like to open up my left nostril. Also right nostril is already open, and keep it open. So we have several techniques. So first technique is go with the flow. It is the nature. My body wants right nostril to be open, so it wants more of Surya energy, and it is closing the left nostril. So Ida Nadi is slightly passive and Pingala Nadi is open, so it is active. So what I will do, I will do the same. I will support this action by closing the left nostril and breathing only from the right nostril. For several rounds, I am just helping the body to have what it wants. It wants the right nostril and it wants to stop the left nostril. So I'll gently close the left nostril as it was already closed. So I'm closing it completely and breathing through right nostril. So it is quickly giving more of Surya energy and it is cutting off the Pingala energy. And now I can already observe that after it received the required amount of Surya energy, left nostril, after leaving this finger, after I completely closed the nostril and now I just removed my finger and opened this nostril, I can feel that even the inside this nostril opened up. So we are manipulating here. If left nostril was closed, we are closing left nostril, and also this finger, by pressing gently, we are stimulating the Ida Nadi by pressing action, gentle pressing. Now the left nostril is open. So we can do this, and after that you can do Nadi Shodhana Pranayama, which is balancing pranayama, inhaling through left nostril, breathe gently, exhaling from right, inhaling right, exhaling left. See, it opened a little, but still it's not completely opened. So we just have to continue this technique for a few more seconds or minutes. So this is one technique. If one nostril is closed, you will close that nostril using that finger and you breathe in from the opposite nostril. We must not force anything. We must go along with the flow in this technique. We are not going to force the body. Like if this nostril is closed, so some people now will force it to breathe in and out from this nostril itself. So that has not to be done. Only through the opposite nostril we have to breathe. Whichever nostril is open, we have to breathe in and out from that nostril so that the breathing is good. It's flowing naturally. This is technique number 1. Technique number 2 is using asana and hands. It's called Padadirasana. How to do this technique? Let us see. We must sit in Vajrasana first. Sit in Vajrasana. Once you are seated in Vajrasana, you must take your hands, these 4 fingers you must place under your armpit, and the thumb must be coming outside, and the other hand goes under the armpit of the other hand, and close them and sit like this. Close your eyes and keep on breathing. This will open both the nostrils. So for example, my left nostril was closed, so I have to put it under the right armpit, opposite side, and sit like this to open the left nostril. So why and how these are happening are mainly through the experience and the Nadi signs. If I want both the nostrils to be open, place the hands under the armpits, both like this, and sit like this. As soon as I am keeping like this, both the nostrils are open, and if they are not open for you, it will take some time, a few seconds or a few minutes. Sit like this for 5 to 10 minutes. Make sure your hands are properly placed under your armpits and relax like this. Close your eyes and keep on breathing. As long as it takes for your both nostrils to be open. You want both your nostrils to be open so that your energy is flowing in the center instead of either left or right. We want balance between this Ida and Pingala nadis normally, unless we want to sleep or something like that. Another technique is the lying down technique. If we want the left nostril to open, we must sleep towards the right side so that pressure will be there in the right armpit. And if the right nostril should open, we must sleep towards the left side like this. So it's the opposite sides, remember that. So we have seen three techniques. One is the gentle pressing of the nadi, that is passive or inactive. To, for example, if I want to open the right nostril, I must close the right nostril by gentle pressing and breathe in and out from the nostril that is already open, so that when we release the finger, because of the stimulation and also the energy that was required, now the body has got it, so it will open the nostril that was closed. It was technique number 1. Technique number 2 is Padadirasana, placing the palms under the armpits and sitting quietly for some time. Third technique is lying down on the opposite side of the nostril that is blocked. For example, if the left nostril is blocked, we must sleep towards the right side. The nostril will be up and active. So ideally it is good to sleep right side so that left nostril will be open. Ida nadi, parasympathetic nervous system relax, so we can sleep properly. So guys, this were the few techniques, secrets that are there in the books, but they are not really stressed upon specifically for every one of us to know. They are just present in the books. So after going through, it's really important to activate both the nostrils. It helps us to breathe properly, and this is the science of pranayama. When both the nostrils are open, we can practice Nadi Shodhana Pranayama properly. It balances our energies and helps us to become more aware of the breath so that we can practice meditation. Thank you so much for watching this video.